Greetings traders, I am back, so let's get after it. My name's Des here at Grok Trade. It's Thursday, March 26th, 2015. And I'm using tradingview.com here for the charts. And thank you, a big shout out to Mark Suffren stepping in for me this week while I was down for some business in Florida. Boca Raton is there at the resort. Beautiful place. Really love it. Fantastic stuff. And it never fails. Anytime I leave, the markets go berserk. And sure enough, in my absence, we had a significant move to the downside. Not just that, but we broke a major trend line. Looking here at the S&P daily chart, we have a trend line drawn from this swing low to this swing low, to these swing, let me get rid of a light bulb there so we can get rid of those dots. Those are the light bulb. If you click that, you can get people's opinions. Like mine, you'll see this is the S&P. I called it a buy right there, right here. It's a triangle. You'll see a dot, and then sure enough, it went higher, but it was short-lived. And you remember when we were talking about this, I said, watch the markets. When we bounce here, be watching for it to reverse early. We might go as high as a double top here. Let me get rid of these dots. It could go as high as a double top here, and then reverse. That would give us a double top trend reversal pattern. But if it goes lower and then breaks this trend line, that's going to be problematic for the markets big time. So with that said, I say the markets are in significant trouble. Big time. If I were to draw another trend line, now we have one doing this, heading south here. Now, you'll see two red lines. Here's my latest swing high. There's a horizontal line. My most recent swing low. There's a horizontal line. So we're in this trading range. The question is, what's it going to do now? As far as I'm concerned, for the S&P, it broke on Wednesday a major trend line. Today's a little bounce, but I think the markets are set up for more failure, more drop, more trouble, problems. It could be a bloodbath coming fairly soon. Now, if you look here at the Dow, same thing. We broke a trend line, but we didn't break this other trend line until today. Thursday, we came down, back up, but we're below this trend line. Problematic. Big time warning here in the markets. NASDAQ, Wednesday broke the trend line. Today we came up, tagged the trend line, came back down. Big time trouble. Now let me show you something. This is small caps. Small caps is sizably different. You'll see that we hit our head, we come back down. So I readjusted the upper trend line. And just so you can get a bearings of what we're doing here, the swing high that I picked here goes back here to September 2014. Coming up, we had this big rising wedge, which is pretty bearish as far as a formation is concerned. But check this out, we're at a support area. That support area, we could get a nice bounce from here. And if small caps bounce, that means the rest of the market should probably do the same. But normally, anytime you get a big red candlestick like this that takes out numerous bullish candlesticks in one swoop, usually that's a bad sign, especially when you're in a rising wedge. So I don't know if we're going to get a bounce here. And if we do decide to break down here, that means we'll have a continuation down in the S&P, the Dow, also the NASDAQ. So we should see a significant drawdown in the markets. So in my absence, if you guys remember, I said I was putting trailing stops on my long positions, and I also added a hedge. And then I added it was a small hedge, but I added a full hedge if the markets were going to get squirrely and start dropping. And sure enough, that's what happened. So I entered my hedge here and unloaded some longs. So that's just precisely what I want to be. And we teach these principles in our mentoring class on how to properly manage stop losses, how to work a trailing stop, and really how to protect yourself and have the system inside your brokerage account by using orders to help manage your trades while in your absence, while you're traveling. So when I'm traveling abroad, for example, it's not easy to have internet access. So I use these techniques here. And so if we take a look here at the banks did give us what's called a gap down run up. This here is technically called a bullish thrusting pattern, reversal pattern. So this is saying that the banks could be ready to bounce. However, with such damage sustained on Wednesday, I'm not convinced that we're going to get much of a bounce here, but I can't call it one way or the other until I see some confirmation. If you look at gold's just been on fire, but silver even more so, just up, and away. So overall, the markets were bearish for today, but they did start to bounce, but nonetheless, they're down from yesterday's market action. It would behoove you to let you and your friends know about our videos so you can stay abreast to the very latest in market condition. We are your watchdogs. We will help you keep a pulse here of the markets, and we're looking at raw data, price action, and volume. So with that, share us with a friend. If you happen to go to TradingView, you can follow me. And I see that there's down here 7 notifications. A lot of new followers come in yesterday, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days. So a lot of followers coming through. Great to see you guys. Thank you for following. Much appreciated. And again, what does that mean? If I click the little light bulb here, it's free. This is free platform also. And I go to, let's say, the spiders, for example, you'll see that I called a buy right there. Actually, let's go back to silver. Let me show you where I called my buy on silver. Called it right there. Boom! Nailed it. So I think I had a call on BABA, and I called it down there, and it popped up. Oh, here's a bull pullback on BABA. See, I'm just now looking at this. I might re-add another position on BABA right now. If the markets go bullish, I'm gonna buy more BABA. So that's really nice to see here. Now I did put a trailing stop on that. Chances are I don't hold it, so I may just reload a position. That happens. GoPro. Let's see what happened with GoPro. GoPro. I called my order right there. There's my buy call. And up, and away. Looking for a small pullback, and maybe add to that position. So there you have it. The very best. Share with your friend and those individuals out there in the interweb where you do your chatting and conversing. Help out a friend. Catch you later.